Automated color space transformation with DaVinci Resolve. The easiest way to apply CST for 4K S-Log3 recordings. S-Log3 is possibly the most popular recording format these days because of the enormous popularity of Sony cameras. When you record in S-Log3, the color space is S gamut 3 Cine S-Log3. The output color space is expected to be some version of Rec 709. For working color space in Resolve is DaVinci WG Intermediate, where WG stands for wide gamut. Why this intermediate color space? A number of LUT packages designed for Resolve are separated into two categories, Creative LUTs and Technical LUTs. And the Creative LUTs are based on an intermediate wide color space like the DaVinci WG Intermediate. For projects where the clips are recorded with S-Log3, the entire color space transformation can be conveniently and fully automated, still having the possibility to exclude some clips with different origin. In the project, open Project Settings and on the timeline resolution select 3840 by 2160 Ultra HD. For timeline frame rate select 29.97 since Sony cameras 30p results this 2997 fps. Then change over to the color management page and for color science select DaVinci YRGB color managed. Uncheck automatic color management in order to have the option to select custom color processing mode, because then you can select S gamut 3 Cine S-Log3 as input color space, DaVinci WG Intermediate for timeline color space, and Rec 709 as output color space. That is all. You can even export this as a DRP project template. This way, when you start a new project, you can use this template and your project will have automated color space transformation. I have a project template with the name 4K 2997p S-Log3 template DRP, and then I start a project. I simply double click on this file in the File Explorer. Then DaVinci asks for a name for the project. In this case 2025-0706 Automated CST Demo. Then just drag and drop the recordings into the media pool. If you have multi-channel audio in your recordings, for example recordings with two microphones like the DJI Mic 2, then before adding the clips to the timeline, change the format and source channel on the audio page in the Clip Attributes panel. Here are a couple of clips I have recorded all with S-Log3 with multi-channel stereo audio. I select them all, right-click and pick the Clip Attributes menu. On the audio page, I change the format to mono and I press Add to add another track. I select the source channel as embedded channel 2. Then I change the first track format to mono and make sure that the source is embedded channel 1. Now, when you drag and drop the clip onto the timeline, then Resolve automatically creates 2 tracks for the clips. You can immediately see that the color space transformation was done automatically too. If you had a clip that hasn't been recorded with S-Log3, no problem. Select the clip in the timeline and from the right-click menu select Bypass Color Management. In my example, the image changes back to the non-transformed native S-Log3 color space. Since all the clips on the timeline have been converted to the internal DaVinci wide gamut, you can use the color panel to perform your usual exposure, white balance corrections, and color manipulations with the highest level of data manipulation safety.